I haven't seen the Alex Box Stadium like that in years, right? Obviously, you had the pandemic, and you had those 2 years after that where it was kind of whatever, But leading up to that, you could feel that atmosphere in the box. Really, every single SEC weekend. If a visiting team came in Alex Box Stadium, it was going to be hard for them to win, not because they weren't good, and not because they weren't maybe the better team, but because Alex Box has this little magic and this energy that sometimes makes teams fold. And I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I've been on the other side where I'm watching a team have total control. They get late innings, the momentum starts to roll, and they just crumble. Tennessee dropped a few fly balls in the infield. Just little things that I contribute to the crowd and the energy, and that was the best I've seen in a really long time. Thatcher's got 3 elite pitches that are very above average, and he can get anybody out he wants out with him, right? But the problem is he's not consistent enough with being able to locate them and get ahead in counts, and right now he's falling behind and he's missing spots. And there's one thing of being wild or walking guys, right, which he was doing a little bit, and there's another thing of being, hey, I'm throwing strikes, but I'm missing my spots where I'm making all these pitches hittable, and he's doing a little bit of both right now. And sometimes that just comes with maybe he's getting a little bit too much in his head about, hey, I'm trying to be perfect, and by trying to be perfect, it makes me not perfect. He also had, he didn't pitch all last year. I mean, he pitched the beginning of the year, but then he had the end of the season, and then he didn't really pitch too much in the fall and leading up, and so he's still trying to get his legs underneath him, and new atmosphere, new environment, new team, new league, all of these types of things. At the end of the day, we've got to see him start to pitch like the guy that everybody expects him to be and that he expects to be. And I know Jay and Wes have a lot of confidence in him. You're going to see him tonight against, and they're playing Nichols, I believe, yeah. You're going to see him tonight against Nichols. I know he only threw 24, 25 pitches on Sunday. He's going to throw a couple innings today. Depending on how many pitches he throws, he still would be available for Sunday. You just need to see him get back on track. You need to see him control the game. You need to see him be able to repeat his delivery. You need to see him be able to hit his spots and locate. And if he can start doing that, the stuff's going to play. So to me, it's not about talent. It's not about ability. It's not about stuff, right? He's got all of those things. I think probably one of the most talented pitchers on the team, not named Paul Skeens.
Do you see a closer that could emerge over the next couple weekends?
I think we've seen a closer emerge. I think we know our closer right now. I think that's Garrett Edwards, right? I think when I watched him pitch this past weekend, he was sitting 96 miles an hour. He had 3 pitches he could throw for strikes. His slider was nasty. You have everything you want in a closer. He got put in a almost an impossible situation, right? Agenhausen got hurt on a 3-2 pitch. Garrett Edwards has to come in and has to finish that at bat. First pitch, as a hitter, when you're in that situation, this guy's coming out, this guy's got to throw a strike. Yeah. So I'm swinging. I'm ready. He was ready, got the base hit, guy scores, he gets out the inning, we come back, he settles in, dominates, right? So to me, he's the closer because of the way he's been able to pitch his last few outings and the way he threw last year, and he's going to be able to come at you, he's going to throw strikes, he's got electric stuff, and he's made me a fan of him. I think he's extremely talented. I like his demeanor on the mound, so I think you have your closer. I think you found him, and you figure out where you fit Christian Little into the equation from here on out.